Hello, I am so glad you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I am making some salmon. It is Sunday and this is my Sunday dinner. So I'm hoping that if you have some salmon, you can make dinner with me. So let me show you how I put this together. I've made salmon before a couple times, but this is going to be a little bit different. So join with me today. Let me show you how I put this salmon together. It's going to be very easy. Everything goes in at one pan. This is like a one pan dish, and once it's finished you can eat. So let me show you how I do it. First I have a big bowl here, and I'm going to throw some stuff in my bowl. I have 2 stalks of celery here, 2 celery sticks. I'm going to put that in there. I have over here, I have everything chopped up, that way the video will go a little bit faster. This is 1 large onion. I'm going to throw that in there. I have here 1 pot of garlic. Now somebody asked me before, when I do a whole pot of garlic, if it makes it bitter. No, it does not. It just flavors it and makes it taste really good. Garlic is good for you. I love garlic and I tend to use a lot of garlic when I'm cooking. So this is 1 pod. This is a whole pod. Now if you don't like that much garlic, you can just eliminate some of that. You can use 1 piece or 2, but I use the whole pod. I'm also going to add 1 bunch of parsley. I'm going to add it in here. I'm just adding everything in here. Over here I have a whole red pepper and a green pepper. When I'm cooking, guys, I like to add a lot of fresh vegetables to my food. It makes everything taste much better. So everything is in here. I have here some fresh thyme, and I didn't cut the thyme up. I just drop it in just like that, because once it is cooked, you can just take the stem out of in there. Now I'm gonna add some stuff to what I have here, and I'm not measuring. I'm just gonna sprinkle some stuff, and you sprinkle whatever you like up to your likings. So this is some all-purpose seasoning I put in there. I have some turmeric. I like to use a little bit of turmeric because it's good for you. So I use a little bit of turmeric in there. I am going to put a little bit of pepper, crushed red pepper in here, not too much. There we go. And this is paprika. Take it from the other side. Sprinkle a little paprika in there. You don't have to use, guys, the same seasonings that I'm using. You can use whatever you like that you have in your pantry that you enjoy, that's tasty for you. You can use. This is what I have and this is what I'm using. But use whatever you have that you enjoy using. So this is curry powder. I'm gonna put a little bit in there because I like the curry flavor. So this is what I have in here so far. So the next thing I'm gonna do, let me put a little bit of black pepper here too. I have some black pepper here. A little black pepper. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of, I'm going to put it in my hand and then put that on in here. A little bit of salt. Not too much, just a little bit. Because all these other seasonings have salt in it. So you don't want to add too much to that. Now I have here a bottle of jerk seasoning. I'm going to add some of this. I'm going to add, to flavor it a little bit, I'm going to add some jerk seasoning to it. About a spoonful of this. This is mild, so it's not, actually this is hot and spicy. This is hot and spicy. And put this black pepper and stuff, guys, it makes you sneeze. Okay, so this is what I have in here so far. Now I'm going to add some olive oil. This is sunflower extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to pour some in there. And I'm going to mix it all up together well. this is it, guys. Now I have my potatoes that I'm going to add to that. So let me show you what I have. I have here a piece of butternut squash. You can use as much as you want, as little as you want. Butternut squash. I have, this is an English potato here. This is 2 potatoes chopped up. And I have 2 carrots right here. So I'm going to throw this in here because I want it to get the, because I want to pick up the flavor. So I am going to mix this all up. And I'm making salmon. Salmon does not take a long time to cook. So if you notice, these potatoes and so on, I cut them up small. That way they wouldn't take long. So everything will cook around the same time, okay? So that's what I have so far. So in here, I have, this is zucchini. I have 2 zucchinis in here. And this is a sweet potato I have. So I will throw that in there as well. Continue to mix this up because I want the flavors to go over everything. And I have in here 1 tomato. I'm throw that in there too. And just mix everything up well, guys. And you see that? And this is what we're going to be having for dinner. So when you cook this, you have everything in here, so you don't need to cook rice, or you don't need to cook anything else with it. You have all your vegetables, you have your zucchini, your butternut squash, you have everything in here that you need vegetable wise, so you really don't need to cook anything else with this. Oops. This is your meal right here. So let me assemble this now, and I will show you exactly how I do that. And guys, I almost forgot, I have a bunch of string beans here to also add in there. I forgot about my string beans. So let me add those in and mix those in as well. And that's it, guys. Don't that look pretty? Here I have my pan. So what I'm gonna do is take 1 layer of everything that I have here, because now I'm gonna make a bed for my salmon to lay on. So I make a bed right here. We're gonna put our salmon to sleep, guys. Make a bed for it. And this is my salmon here. It's a nice big piece of salmon. It's a little bit big, so I think what I'm gonna do is cut it a little bit right here. I'm gonna cut. See, this is a big piece of salmon, so when I cook a big piece of salmon like this lasts at least a few days. This is not just for 1 day, okay guys? It lasts a few days. If you did this, you can freeze it, some of it, and when you're ready for it, just heat it up. So I am going to put all this other stuff on top. Looks like I need the bigger pan, guys. What do you think? Okay guys, so our meal is done. Now it took 2 hours. I left it in for 2 hours because we know fish does not take that long to cook, but the potatoes and everything in there took a little bit longer, so I just left it in there for 2 hours just to make sure everything was done, because this is a lot of stuff that I have in this pan. Now normally if you are making the same thing I'm making, you will probably have less, so it will take you less time. So it depends. You just go in and test your potatoes to see if they cook, and if they cook, voila, everything is done. So let me show you what everything looks like. Still hot because it's, woo! Look at that, guys. That's a lot of food in there. So let's look. You see the potatoes are cooked. Everything is nice and soft. The butternut squash. This is the zucchini. The carrots. The string beans. Everything is cooked. That looks delicious. I'm gonna serve some. I'm gonna put some on a little plate I have here and serve it out and taste it. I'm gonna let it cool for a couple minutes, and then I would spoon some out and taste it and tell you what it tastes like. So now let me taste this for you so I can tell you exactly what it tastes like. So I have a plate over here. So let's take a little bit out. That's a little piece of the butternut squash. But we need to get to the bottom so I can get a piece of the salmon. So I can taste the salmon for you. Okay. Let's take a salmon out. Okay guys, there's a piece of salmon here. And okay, so this is a piece of salmon here, and as you see guys, remember I didn't put any water in there. So see all the liquid that was accumulated in there from all the vegetables and so on. So you don't need to put water in there when you're doing it. Just let all the natural juices just come out, okay? So that is all from the vegetables. So I will taste the salmon for you. It looks delicious. So let me go ahead and taste it for you. And this salmon is nice and tender. If you see, it's nice and tender. It's not dried out. See how soft it is, guys? That's why I buy this particular salmon, because I like how nice and soft it usually comes out. So let me try it for you. It's a little hot, so I'm blow on it a little bit. It's like almost melts in your mouth. It is good. Guys, that is delicious. Delicious. I did not put a lot of salt to that. So if you need to add more salt to it, you can sprinkle more salt to it. But it tastes delicious. I am so glad that you were able to join me for to cook this today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Guys, I love to read your comments, and I try my best to respond to each and every one of you. So please comment and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I had fun making this for my family, and I hope you have fun making some for your family as well. Until next time, bye-bye.